in this never ending loop that they can't get a job because they have no experience, and of course they have no experience because they can't get a job. In order to get you out of this loop is exactly why this internship program was designed. So we have 2 months, 3 months, and 6 months internship for you. Depends on you which one you want to go with. We will highly recommend everybody to go with the 6 months program because this will be equivalent to half a year of experience, and you will get an ample amount of time to work on multiple projects and to get a lot of training. So this is not like any internship program, guys. You will be joining as our interns. You will work on client-based projects. You will be getting live skill trainings, your corporate training. You will be working directly under industry experts, following which your documentation will be done and then your placement will start so that you can create a foundation for your career's growth, right? You can kickstart your dream IT tech job with the help of Labmentix. So this is the entire program that has been designed, that has been structured for you. Now, if you might ask, ma'am, why Labmentix? So let me tell you, we are targeting three major issues. The very first issue will be a lack of experience, which we have just discussed. The second one will be a dummy project, which I hope everybody must be making. And the third one will be your, lack of guidance. So first, let us discuss about the dummy projects. I hope everybody must be making, projects on GitHubs, right? But if you see, guys, 90% of the time people are, just copy pasting the data which has been lying in the system for God knows how many months or years. And this is holding you down in a lot of ways. First thing first, it's not giving you the correct problem solving skills. Neither is it giving you, proper client handling experience. One more thing, if you see, guys, that everybody who is trying to enter into the IT is doing the same dummy project, then how are you supposed to set yourself apart? How are you supposed to have a unique resume? For this, you will have to dive into real world projects. Now, these will be your client based projects. So, from raw data till the deployment, you will design the entire pipeline. So, first, you will be moving forward with your minor projects, which will be individual ones, then to your major projects, which will be your team projects. So, in a team, TL will also be allocated among all of you, which will be your team lead. Okay. So that is about your projects. Now, the third point was lack of guidance. That will be coping up with the help of industry experts. So they are having actual 5 to 10 years of experience. So right from your project allocation, your doubt clearance, your entire guidance, entire life training, everything will be their responsibility. And at every step, you will be getting their pathway so that you can, get the correct guidance which you actually require. Now, following these three steps is exactly how in the past we have already placed 3,000 plus interns. Yes, guys, 3,000 plus interns have been placed successfully. And now it's your turn. In fact, we are promising you as well that you will be way ahead of 99% of the applicants and you will lie in the top 1%. And this is our promise to you. We are promising you your placements. I hope I am being clear over here. As you can see, you'll be in the top 1%. Of course, your mentors will help you with the same. But what about the rest 99%, guys? Do you know every year 10 lakh plus students are wanting to enter into IT? Not 10 lakh. This is especially happening in the Indian job market where the jobs are limited and population crowd is at its peak, right? So what is happening? Only the top performers are getting these success. And for all of you to crack this competition, we have designed three steps. Now, the very first step will be your major projects, of course, 8 to 10 major projects. So, with the help of which you will not only get the correct, solid experience, but also you will get an opportunity to add only real world project, industrial projects in your resume. No more dummy project links you will be adding. Second point will be your feedback report. So, every time, let's suppose today I've submitted me a project, I'll review your report properly and I will be submitting you a feedback that will exactly mention your weaknesses, your strengths, where you can improve and improvise, so that you can work extra hard on it and you can, clear everything which you have been already lacking towards. And the third point will be your frameworking boot camp. This is the most important step. We have 4 step frameworking boot camp. So basically, what happens apart from your projects, there are multiple other factors which are involved like your LinkedIn, resume, and a lot of other factors. And all of these things will be there in your 4 step framework bootcamp. Now, combining these 3 steps is exactly how you'll be landing in the top 1% for all of you to secure your job successfully. Okay, so this is about that. Now, I'd be wanting everybody's clear attention because we'll be now moving ahead with 4 step framework bootcamp. Okay, so as you all can see, the very first step will be a practical skills. So 90% of your time you will be involved in the same. Okay. All right. Before proceeding, I just want to ask you all one question: that how many of you feel that your college's curriculum, which was designed by your Indian education system, is good, but not good enough for you to enter into a job? Can you quickly raise your hands and let me know how many of you also feel the same? Come on, quickly. There are few people who are very active. Ishwari, Deepika, Aditya, Sumit, Vaibhav, Chetan, Ramesh, Nitin, Jyotsna, Mrityunjay, Ritik, Chavi. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your response. Let me tell you one thing, that I'm very glad that you all are mature enough to understand these things, because your tier 2 and tier 3 colleges, they are only able to place 20 to 30% of their students. That too, I'm saying a lot, right? Why? Because they are failing to give you the practical skills. Now, you tell me that if you are expecting any company to hire you, don't you think those companies are also expecting everybody to have some kind of problem solving skills? If not, then why will they hire you? That's as simple as that. That is why over here you will be getting your practical and job oriented training, which you actually require in order to get into corporate. Now, over here, you'll work in a team. You will understand how team handling works, team collaboration works, how you'll have to, answer your clients, that communication skill and if you see, at every step you will be getting live training as well. So experience and projects you'll be getting with us. So as you all can see, these are a few examples of the project: data science, data analyst, business analyst, web development, artificial intelligence, machine learning, Java. So these are like 3 to 4 examples. We have 100 plus topics for everyone, and we have also collaborated with 100 plus startups and MNCs on their projects. Okay. So as you all can see, the company's name, like just Swiggy sales forecasting, MMT price optimization, Razorpay payment fraud detection. So these are the companies that we have tied up with. And the top 10 selected students will be getting an opportunity to work on the data of such big companies. Because if you are truly an IT enthusiast, it must be your dream as well to work on such companies' data, right? And this is what you are getting, so that you can understand how these companies are performing on the ground level, right? So you'll be getting that. So these are your examples of the projects. We'll be working with Amazon's data, Flipkart data, Uber, Airbnb, all of those companies' data you'll be working with. So even if you make 10 projects, at least 10 different companies, so just imagine how strong your portfolio will look. Okay. If you see, on one hand, if people are making dummy projects only, your competitors are making dummy projects. Over here, you are making these live client-based projects. So who will have the, edge? Of course, you will be the one to have an edge. Right. So this is about your projects. Now these are the companies that we have tied up with: BluePie, Bridge I2I, Tata Steel, PhonePe, HSBC, Zomato. There are 90 more. These are the ones right fitting on my screen. So this is about your projects. Now your second step in frameworking bootcamp will be a LinkedIn profile. So how many of you feel that LinkedIn is a job application portal? Can you all quickly raise your hands? If you see, this is, the biggest misconception which has been fed in the mind of students, that LinkedIn is only used for job application. But in reality, this is giving you a platform to make global connections and networks, right? So if you have a strong presence on LinkedIn, you have a 100% guarantee for you to have an exponential career growth. But if you have a weak presence on the same, no such guarantee, because at first, no companies are taking your test. No companies are taking your interview. The very first step is to take your impression through your LinkedIn, through your GitHub, to your portfolio, and if that is strong, only then you'll be getting a call back. But students have been taking this for granted, and they are making majorly three mistakes. The very first mistake is a bare bone LinkedIn, to which you have not given any structure: verification badge not added, connections not made, projects not uploaded. It's just there lying, right? So that is your first mistake. It just doesn't looks good, right? The second mistake will be a non-personalized LinkedIn URL. So whether it's your resume, whether it's your job portal, everywhere you will have to copy paste your LinkedIn URL. When you will do so, it will look like a very lengthy URL. But let me tell you the exact correct format. So it will start with www.linkedin.com. Let's suppose your first name is Shreya, followed up with a number slash. This is the correct format. Okay. And your third mistake will be your inactive account, not even active. Then how are you supposed to, see your success? So we'll be having live training from day one, so that you can have the correct, like, understanding as in how to crack the LinkedIn, so that you can utilize its, like, features and facilities. So that was your second step. Now to the third step, if we move, it will be your ATS resume building. I just want to know from everybody present over here, how many of you have checked your ATS score, and please be honest. Please be honest, guys. Danya, Pratik, Tanaya, Yogesh, Chetan, Sumit. Okay, Keshav. All right. Okay. So to the people who have no idea about ATS, let me tell you, this is an applicant tracking system. Every time you apply for a company, it will capture your resume and it will give you a score. Now, let's suppose your score is 70 or 80% above good, but if it is not, it will reject your resume. And this is happening in most of the students' case. They are just like, adding hundreds of skills to the same resume. They're expecting it to pass the ATS test. But ATS doesn't care about your skills, guys. It only cares about your job description's compatibility. Right. So first you will have to read the job description very carefully. You will have to identify the keywords, and those exact keywords you will have to put in your resume so that you can trick this ATS to give you a good score. Yes, I'm asking you all to modify your resume every time. But if you might say that, ma'am, this is like something which is impossible, how are we supposed to, modify it every time? Let me tell you exactly how. So you all are getting 1000 plus high scoring resume templates using which you can make multiple raw resumes. Just raw. Put in your basic skills and everything. But whenever you'll have to apply for a job, you can edit it a little. Relevant, high value project links, relevant project links you can add to the company which you are applying. Exactly how you will be getting a good score. So first you will check your ATS, finalize the resume. If the score is good, go ahead with the same. If not, redo the process. At least when you will do this process, you can sit back, relax, and chill, thinking that okay, now I will never get rejected on the basis of your my resume at least, right? Again, for this, live sessions will be held. Okay, live sessions will be held. And if I also tell you that your mentors will monitor your resume every time you will be applying for a job, to mention that you're only including high value project links. Nothing at a nonsense should be added. Everything should be cut to clear and point wise. So this was about your third step. Now, fourth and your concluding step of your frameworking bootcamp will be your job application. So let me tell you that we have collaborated with 750 plus MNCs and 100 plus startups. So the training which you have you have been getting, you will be getting placed in these companies directly. Now, because of this collaboration, 8,000 plus HR email list was taken down. Along with this, an AI tool will also be given. Now, let me tell you exactly what is happening. So, if you know, HRs are the human resources team, the recruitment team of the company. They are the ones to conduct your interviews. So they have targets, right? That they need to hire these many employees within the given time frame. Because of that target, they are very active on email, right? So you'll be getting an Excel file which will include HR's name, the company they are working in, their LinkedIn URL, and their email address, so that you can directly mail them. Direct applications you will be sending. Now, no more hassle of job portals. You can attach your portfolio, resume, GitHub, whatever you think is good, customize your message, write a professional message, and apply it to these HRs directly. And they will definitely respond to you. Right. So this is about this. For this, your AI tool will help. Now, AI will be your premium version so that you can get unlimited amount of customized messages, because it's humanly impossible to customize 8,000 plus messages. If I just talk like a basic data, even if you use like 10% of this HR 800 HRs for your mailing, and if you're expecting in the worst case scenario only 10% callback, which means 80 to 90 callbacks. So in the worst case scenario, if I'm talking about, at least 40 to 45 interviews it will be scheduled for all of you. Right, 40 to 45 like interviews. Now in your colleges, if you sit for your placements, max to max 5 to 10 companies you will be sitting for. That's it. Over here, 40 to 45. Now this is just one step. Now the second step will be your job referrals. Let me tell you how this works. So we have a B2B team, guys. B2B team is working directly for your placements in these companies. Okay, so they will be referring you. You will be the referred candidates in these companies. Directly, they will be giving you the referrals. Okay, if there is any opening. So these two processes is exactly how your job application will move ahead. Okay, so this will make your job application but smooth, quick, efficient, and very easy. Now you all tell me and raise your hands and let me know how many of you feel that these steps which I've explained will be contributing in your career. How many of you also feel the same, guys? Can you quickly raise your hands and let me know? So this is your sample certificate. You will learn, intern, and land in a job. Now, if I talk about documentation, four foolproof documents will be given. The very first document will be your offer letter of internship. Second will be your internship certificate. Third will be your experience letter, this one. And fourth will be your letter of recommendation. So LOR, if you see guys, it is signed by your managers, senior managers, exactly mentioning how much value you have added to the company. So you are basically getting your direct recommendation to work in a company. Now, let me tell you, this is one of the most valuable documents which you can ever have in your corporate journey, especially when you are a fresher. This shows your hard work and your authenticity. And with the help of this just particular one document, I can trust me, I can tell you, promise me on the same. This is like a cherry on cake. So offer letter will be circulated the moment you get selected, and the rest other documents will you will get after your internship completion. Now if you might be thinking about our certifications, is yes, of course we are ISO certified, AICT approved by MCA, Startup India certified, trusted by Microsoft for startups, which is a program by Microsoft to support India's most promising startups. So I'm saying you this because even if you would want to move internationally to work purpose or your study purpose, these documents will be you know of value. Now, if I talk, I can proudly say, guys, that we have placed a lot of students. As you can see, Harish, data analyst at Amazon, Vaishnavi, software developer at MXI Coders, Megha, DM at Bandhan Bank, Vishwajit, AI/ML engineer at Tata. Not just this, guys, 3,000 plus interns have received their successful placements from our end. Yes, let me show you the correct, outcomes. Just a minute, I'll share my tab. All right. I hope my screen is visible. Okay. So as you all can see, 3,000 plus interns have been placed. These are the profile pictures. 750 plus hiring partners. You can see Tech Mahindra, Tata. We have, multiple companies, multiple product-based companies, multiple service-based companies like your Amazon is there. As you can see, Paisa Bazaar, Myntra, Flipkart is there. Cape Gemini, Cognizant, Genpact will be getting your placements depending on your performance, whether you can get yourself placed in an MNC or in a startup. Now, if you see, guys, in the past, 33 LP was the highest package which has been given for now. 8 is the average, and 5 is the lowest. Now, I'll be showing you a few LinkedIn profiles so that you can, if I have been promising you the placements, I should be truthful to the same. As you can see, we have Srinivas placed as a, like he was a data analytics intern, now he's placed at Partney System. Following to which we have Siddharth. Siddharth was an intern at Labmentix, as you all can see. Now he's placed as a data analyst project delivery associate at Attitude Digital. Then we have Garima. Garima was, working as a business analyst at Drishti IS. She wanted to move to the more technical part because of which she did an internship over here. Then she got, upgraded herself in her own company. Then Mohammad Arshad Ahmed, business analyst intern, Danfoss Climate Solution, and now he's working. Following to which we have Sharan Kumar. He was also an intern, as you all can see. Now he's working as a business analyst at SCT Ruko Private Limited. Rohan, the highest package which I was talking over here, this is the guy who got that. So he was here for 6 months, got ample amount of training. Now he's working at Erasmus as a cybersecurity analyst. Then we have Neha. Neha was actually having 6, 7 months of gap as well. When she joined us quickly after her completion, got a first job at Cognizant as a process associate. So simultaneously, along with your training, your placement process will also start over here so that we do not take a lot of time for your placement because time is not waiting for anyone, right? So this is about that. Now I just want to show you ambition box that if you're wondering about our reviews, yes, we have been rated 4.5 stars based out of 1100 reviews on one of the top rated website, which is Ambition Box. Now, since everybody is ready to join as our interns, you should also understand our market value. As you all can see, guys, we have been featured in 50 plus media publications. Yes, we have been making headlines across the nation with our revolutionary approach to IT internship training. We have been proudly featured in the Hindustan Metro, the Republic News India, the India News 24, the top news players like your Indian Bulletin, Hindustan Saga, as you all can see right here on my screen. Hyundai Times. This is about the featurings, guys. We have been featured in multiple newspapers like your Daily and Medium and Mint Flipboard. So this is about your press releases. If you want to read it on your official portal, you can read the same. All right. So this was all about our company. I have explained you everything what our company is doing and what we have been doing. So I just want to conclude this webinar with the help of your stipend structure. Just give me a second. So if you join over here for 6 months, you'll be getting stipends at the end. Amount will be 7,500 to 15,000. 7,500 is your minimum guaranteed amount. Can go up to 15,000, totally performance based. So you can either earn 10K, 11K, 12K, totally depending on your performance. Okay. So I will be highly recommend you all to perform well and earn up to 15K, guys. And if you are eligible for stipends, you'll be getting PPOs. PPOs will be your pre-placement offer. So this will be a concluding slide for you to make a logical understanding so that whatever you want to go with, you can make a mature decision. So if you, we have basically 2 months internship, 3 months internship, and 4, 5, and 6 months internship program. So for the 2 months program, you'll be getting an offer letter, certificate, projects, 4-step framework, bootcamp, self-paced learning. But these things, sorry, self-paced learning will not there, and these things will not be there. So in the 3 months, yeah, if you'll go offer letter, certificates, projects, 4-step framework, bootcamp, self-paced learning. Mind you, self-paced learning is not for your placements. Okay, it's for your conceptualized training. So if you are somebody who is like not clear with some, let's suppose if you are going with AI/ML internship, but NLPs are not clear. So you can learn from our LMS from scratch till advanced. The entire course has been uploaded, right? So this is about it. This is complimentary for everyone, but it's not at all mandatory to complete. Placement assistance, ATS-friendly resume, the one I was talking about, 1,000 plus high scoring resume templates will get letter of recommendation, but these things again not there. The premium one, if you go, all of these features will be there. Okay, job referral, mentor-led live session, mock interviews. So mock interviews will be a soft skill training, guys. You will be having it every week because if you see what is happening exactly, what I feel personally that your communication matters a lot. The way you speak, your confidence, because whatever you have learned, you will have to prove it in the interview. And if you start fumbling, you might get rejected, right? So that is about your mock interview, which we'll be conducting every week for your soft skill, for your communication training, so that your anxiety can as well reduce. Every month progress evaluation report, one-on-one support from experts, 8,000 HR list, AI tool, job consultation, stipends, PPOs. So this will be your premium program. So I hope all of these things are clear, and I hope you must have also understood that we are only wanting the most serious and the most dedicated candidate. So how many of you can promise me? How many of you are actually dedicated so that we can add you in our program? And you'll quickly raise your hands and let me know. And you'll quickly raise your hands and let me know, guys. I just want to see the names of the people who are excited to join as our interns. Come on, quickly. So now we'll be moving ahead with the registration process. I hope you know the outlook. So basically, just to give you the complete, I have given you a lot of information in this half an hour. So to recall things in just a nutshell, what are we providing? Internship, of course, but placement promise. Your PPOs, your placement promise. From 850 plus hiring network access, and again 100 plus companies access for your projects, so that you can work with companies like your Airbnb, Uber, Amazon, Flipkart, so that your portfolio can be separated. It can stand apart. Right, so that is about it. Now, live training for the things which your colleges have been lacking to give. Right, on top of everything, 8,000 HR list, 1,000 ATS-friendly resume templates, job consultation, mock interview training, everything. It's like a complete package for your future, a golden opportunity for your future. And all of these things you are getting at just the cost of 399 for basic, 599 for standard, and just 999 for premium. Can you all imagine, guys? You all are getting your entire future securing package at just this small rate. So if you are somebody who is actually serious and dedicated enough, the registration link is in there in the chat box. So please go to the chat box, click on the registration link and get yourself enrolled. Only 10 slots are there. Only 10 people will be selected. I hope I'm clear with that. Q&A box is active for everyone. So I would be wanting everybody's clear participation in the Q&A box. Let's have one-on-one discussion, guys, in the Q&A box. So it's active. If you want to understand the flow, as in how you can find the Q&A box, so basically, if you can see there are three dots on your screen, Google Meet screen pay, you will be getting three dots. Click on it. Under that, you will be getting, in-call messages from where you can get your In call messages, you'll get your registration link, and Q&A box you will get under meeting tools. Okay. So how many of you are not able to either find the Q&A box or able to click on the registration link? And you'll quickly raise your hands, because sometimes what happens now, hyperlinks in your chat box doesn't get activated, because of which you will not be able to click on the link. So if you are facing any of such difficulty, you can get me your email address so that I can help you with that. Get it done quickly, because it's completely first come first serve. It's completely first come first serve. I'll quickly check about to see the people, how many of you are trying to enroll. Yes, Yash, correct. Yes, Aditya. Come on, guys, get it done quickly. Only 10 slots are available. On my enrollment page, 25 people have created their accounts. On the registration link, you just need to fill your name, email address, select your domain, make the payment. It's just 399 for basic, 599 for standard, and 999 for premium. That's it, guys. That's it. Okay, the very first enrollment has very first enrollment has been received already. Okay, the very first enrollment has been given to Gaurale Vishal 984 at the rate gmail.com for the premium program. Congratulations, Vishal, you're the first candidate who has been selected for the premium program. One more slot I have received, Ravi8175 at the rate gmail.com. Again, Ravi slot is booked for the standard program. Sorry. 8 slots are only left, guys. Only 8 slots are left. If you're not, again, I'll say if you're not able to find the Q&A box, you can let me know by raising your hands. Or if you're not able to click on the enrollment link, again, you can let me know. Mehak, Sandesh, Naveen, Devesh, and Khan Umar, and Batina Jyoti. You guys are raising your hands. May I please know your concern in the Q&A box? Sanjana, basically what happens, if you know, there are some QRs who are just, which is just active for a limited period of time. Exactly like that, this Razor Pay link is active only for 10 payments. This link can only take 10 payments. After that, it will automatically expire. Aditya, for premium, it's 999. Rakesh, if you're not able to open the link, please give me your email address. I'll provide you with the link. Come on, guys, finally. One more slot has been taken. No, sorry, two more slots has been taken. Two more slots has been taken. Third and fourth slot, sorry. Third and fourth slots has been given to Richa Dejoy 9946 for the premium program, and the Ananya Sen Gupta at the rate gmail.com for the standard program. 6 slots are left. Umar Farooq, you're trying to make the payment. Again, I'll repeat, if you're not able to click on the link, send me your email address. I'll be quickly sending you all the mails, because the slots are getting filled very fast. 4 slots are already booked. If you see, 4 slots are already booked, only 6 slots are remaining. Only 6 slots are remaining. Okay, Rakesh, I have sent you the link. Could you quickly acknowledge whether you received it or not? One more slot has been taken. Sorry, two more slots has been taken. With my 0503 at the rate gmail.com, and Pandey Z0293. Your payment has also been received. Now only 4 slots are left. Let's see who gets those final 4 slots. Let's see who gets those final 4 slots. If you are facing any issue, let me know in the Q&A box. Okay. Come on, guys. Abhyuday, Aditi, Jyoti, Bhumika, Devi Prasad, Durga, Keshav, Hanumer, Manisha, Nirmal, Rajshekar, Rakesh, Ravi, Riya, Sanjana, Tanya, Udanya. Guys, come on. One more slot has been taken. Only three slots are left. Final three slots are only remaining. One more slot has been taken. Now the seventh, sorry, this yes, the seventh slot has been given to. It's your email address. You can confirm in the Q&A box. Mithun Reddy 011 at the rate gmail.com. Mithun, your payment for the premium program is confirmed. If you have made the payment and if I have not taken your name, guys, please let me know so that I can, see in my system as well. Yes, Tanya, let me just quickly confirm with the team. Umar Farooq Khan 98 at the rate gmail.com. Your payment has been received. Umar Farooq, your payment has been received. Tanya, what is your email address? Can you quickly confirm? Okay, Rakesh, let me check. Yes, Rakesh received yours for the premium program. Tanya, let me just check for you because two final slots are left. Two final slots are left. Yes, Keshav, Asad Ali, Rajashekar, Ravi, what are you guys doing? Only two slots are left. I don't think people should be taking these opportunities for granted. Mohammad Asad Ali, please raise. Yes, you've raised your hand. Can you please come to the Q&A box? Can you quickly come to the Q&A box so that I can understand your concern? Aditi, Abhyuday, Amu, Bhavya, Bhumika, Keshav, Asad, Rajshekar, Ravi, Sanjana. Guys, final two slots are only left. Okay, since eight people have made the payment, your offer letters you will get by within 24 hours, most probably tomorrow afternoon. And Tanya, I have not received your payment. Tanya Kadam. Tanya, your payment has not been received. That is the reason why it was not showing on my screen. It's for 6 months, Keshav. Tanya, can you quickly confirm whether your amount was deducted or not? One final slot is left.